We'll begin business news with good news coming from Warri, where we heard that the Area 1 of the Warri Refinery has commenced operations. That's producing AGO and kerosene, LPG, and heavy naphtha. My colleague Helen Osamide Akins is live for us from Warri, there to bring us up to speed. Hey, Helen, what did you see on site today, talking about operations of the Warri Refinery? All right, then we'll connect with my colleague Helen once we get signals from her. Let's tell you that the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Mr. Wale Edun, says the economic diplomacy carried out by President Bola Tinubu around the world is generating desired results. The minister said this while briefing State House correspondents after a meeting with the president in Lagos. He said the president had earmarked fruitful economic diplomacy on all continents: Brazil, China, India, Asia, as well as Germany and France. The coordinating minister of the economy said as a follow-up to the economic diplomacy, he led a delegation to Riyadh, Saudi Arabia recently to ensure the success of the development relationship between him and Mohammed bin Salman, the Crown Prince. The delegation includes the Minister of Budget and National Planning, Senator Abubakar Bagodo, members of the Presidential Economic Coordinating Council, amongst others. In other news, the Securities and Exchange Commission says it is committed to promoting innovation and collaboration to position commodities exchanges as vital drivers of economic growth. This was contained in a notice by the Director General of SEC, Dr. Emitomi Agama, which was released in Abuja. And according to the SEC boss, the commission would innovate in capacity, building infrastructure development, and partnership with stakeholders to improve and sustain commodities markets. Dr. Agama said the vision of SEC is to provide an enabling environment to protect investors and create a developmental strategy that would bring the commodities market into an enviable state. According to him, Nigeria is a commodity space where every state of the country has commodities in commercial quantities. Therefore, the commission is working to build an ecosystem that is able to meet all the blocks within the value chain. Meanwhile, the Center for Promotion of Private Enterprises has projected that inflation is to moderate slightly on the expected reduction in volatility of the exchange rate and possible rebound of the naira. Director of the center, Mr. Muda Yusuf, made the projections in the 2024 Economic Review and 2025 Outlook, where he noted that despite the intense macroeconomic headwinds in 2024, the Nigerian economy exhibited resilience on account of the GDP performance. Mr. Yusuf also forecasts moderation in energy costs as geopolitical tension eases and as a result of the impact of Donald Trump's presidency. However, the CPPE boss said the monetary conditions may remain tight in 2025, adding that the degree of tightening to decelerate in 2025 given the current high level of MPR and MLCRR. He advised that government to expedite action to boost capitalization of the development of finance institutions to deepen development finance interventions. Now, Mr. Yusuf emphasized the need to revitalize and restructure the bank to also help support agricultural sector and agro-allied industries with the much-needed concessionary financing. Now, as we move into the year 2025, Director General of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Dr. Chinre Amona, says the positives of some of the economic reforms instituted by President Bola Tinubu will start to impact growth and development across the board. In a chat with me on Business Nigeria, she explained that inflation is likely to taper down, while economic growth will also be witnessed in some major sectors of the economy. But she was quick to warn that the fiscal and monetary side of government must be in synergy to make this a reality.
I'm optimistic, and I know that in 2025, things are going to improve. I don't know about 15% inflation, but I believe that inflation will moderate. I don't expect to see such drastic hikes like we had in 2024. In terms of MPR, I also don't see a lot of hikes. I think the CBN has tightened enough, and I'm hoping they don't continue to tighten. But if inflation moderates, then the CBN also will I mean, in terms of the monetary policy, it will be a bit more, liberal and, supportive of the private sector. The private sector, the manufacturing sector, the SMEs, we need an opportunity to breathe. And I believe that 2025 provides a lot of opportunity for that to happen. But we're still looking to government for execution. The private sector is ready. We are ready. I mean, if we've been resilient this far, we are really ready to take the economy to the next level. But we need government to grant us an enabling regulatory environment to be able to operate.
In other news, the Association of Licensed Telecommunications Operators of Nigeria says its members would start service sharing if nothing is done to increase tariff. The Lagos chairman of Alton, Mr. Gbenga Adebayo, in a statement said the Nigerian telecommunications industry is facing challenges that require urgent attention. He said operators were struggling to survive due to operational costs and stagnant tariffs. According to him, the survival of the telecommunications sector demands immediate and bold reforms for its sustainability, stating that tariffs must be reviewed to reflect economic realities of delivering services at the minimum for the industry's sustainability. The Alton boss warned that without this review, operators could not continue to guarantee service availability, adding that the sector might face grim consequences. I beg your pardon. Mr. Adebayo explains that service sharing would mean that operators may not be able to provide services in some areas and at some times of the day, leaving millions of Nigerians disconnected. All right, let's talk to Helen Osamide Akins, who is at Warri Refinery, to bring us up to speed with the level of operations, what we are hearing. Helen, yes, just take us through what you've seen yourself live at the Warri Refinery today.
Yes, so we are the Warri Refinery. We're taking to the area 1 of the refinery, which is on and working. We're taking to the control room of the refinery, where we should be shown the activities that's happening in the area 1. We were shown the products from the area 1 refinery. And this area 1 refinery is one of the parts of the refinery which have the 125,000 capacity daily. But for now, it's just this area 1 part of the refinery that is working. And then this area 1 part of this refinery is producing PMS, kerosene, LPG, heavy naphtha, and AGO. So for now, these are the products that are coming out from this area 1. It is hoped that in the coming days, the other section of the refinery will be working, which will produce PMS. But for now, this is what it is. You can recall that this refinery has been down since 2019, and since the efforts have been put in place, even in 2021, we're told that the federal government gave the contract of $897 million in rehabilitation of this refinery. But today, this section of the refinery is working, is up and running. We saw the products. We're also taking to the depot part of the refinery where we saw trucks fuel ready to start offloading the products. So this is an indication that very soon, refining our products outside Nigeria will soon become a thing of the past. And then with what Nigerians are expecting, because in all of this, what Nigerians want to know is, when are we going to be buying this product at a very cheap price? So there's hope for the country. We hope that coming days will soon be here again for the announcement of the PMS session of the refinery working.
All right, thank you so much there, my colleague Helen Osamide Akins. Yeah, keep it up. We'll talk to you later on our program and also subsequent bulletins. Well, Warri Refinery live in operations.